put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to TreVeyon Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Contact as he threw it. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver now before the snap. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
The shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just hearing his first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Pulls it in. It's Tate. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Fires it to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Tate. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. The Longhorns churn out another first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the left side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The receiver makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Going to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackled, but 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Donaldson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Throw now on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Will not be brought down. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Ball handed off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's St. Clair. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Buying time, moving to his left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Donaldson. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Smith. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Into a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Moore. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the catch. It's Donaldson. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To the air. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Donaldson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. What a throw by the freshman QB.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Donaldson. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop it. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The back's got it. Breaking tackles. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his...
He'll take a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. And it goes incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Breaks into open space. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Not your normal call on short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical and pick up the 1st down.
Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
QB decides to keep it here. First down and more. He's still running. Finding some room at the 25. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Over the middle, it's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. And he's got it again. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This matchup had folks around.